Oh, hello there. You actually came, huh? Well, that's great, because I've got a lot to talk about. Let's get started, shall we? Where to begin? Pokemon Fire ZX. Does that name ring a bell? No. How about the skin system? No. Well, you're in for one hell of a ride. So back in 2017 to 2018, there was a game named Pokemon Fire ZX. It was a game made by Monkey Po, and it was quite something. You went around finding other players with all your favorite Pokemon, while trying to catch all said Pokemon, level up, you get the gist. So that's not what I care about today. What I care about is the skin system. Oh, that's slimy, greedy, probably illegal anywhere else, little thing. Something you'd only see being accepted in like the Roblox game. The skin system works like this. After doing some daily quests for minimum wage, or rolling up your parents' bank account, you can buy Pokeboxes, which give you a skin of one of the many Pokemon. You have your basic colors, black and white skin, an inverted skin which just flips the colors, some creation skins which are just slightly more specific colors and effects, and if you get them all, a shiny rainbow skin which switches through all the colors. Now this is, my friend, where things go south. Yeah, so it turns out when you open a Pokebox, you don't get the skin of the Pokemon you're using, or get to choose which. Instead, the game decides it would be a wonderful idea to create a massive game of roulette where the game spins through every Pokemon painted and concealed in Pokeballs. And if you get a duplicate, tough luck, bitch! Here's after money goes spend on your gambling addiction again. Are you seeing the problem? And oh, to add insult to injury, rather of unknown, you know, the Pokemon will form for every letter and then some. Well, Poe decided the amazing idea of every form counted as a Pokemon. And to add even more insult to injury, given these bastards are black and white, get a black and white skin, there's no change. In fact, it became a meme in the community. Oh, but don't worry. There are actually a third type of Pokeboxes, self-Pokeboxes, which only give you the skins for the Pokemon you are using. Unfortunately, you could have only gotten these with codes, so still, tough luck. Now, there are actually good-looking seasonal skins for Pokemon you could get for doing quests or buying in the shop. But because the game's young audience only care about stupid candy flavors instead of actual decent skins, and because loot boxes are so enticing to our monkey brains, everyone just goes gambling. Remember how I briefly mentioned buying money with Robux? Yeah, these prices didn't help. I swear I wasted probably 10,000 or more Robux on these stupid goddamn lollipop Pokemon. Now every good or bad thing must come to an end, and in mid-2018, Nintendo were the ones to strike with the ban hammer, thus ending PFP's legacy, which still brings me some sadness and nostalgia, but that is a discussion for another day. Anyways, what you need to know is that Poe's soon worked to change Pokemon Fire ZX into Monsters of Etheria. Now, the skin system for Emily was a lot better, thank God. First of all, every Pokebox, now referred to as crates, will only give you the skins for the Etherian, the Pokemon in this game you are playing as. They also can't get duplicates in. Good stuff. The Self-Crate has been replaced with the Multi-Crate, which can give you free skins from a selection of the other crates, besides the Rainbow skin. Duh. Lastly, if you got the skins from PFP, you would get vouchers, which grant you the respective skin for the Etherian you are playing as. Overall, this is what PFP system should have been. This system really did have a glow up, huh? Now, here's where the life lessons come in. Given how easy it is to get all the skins for an Etherian, including the Rainbow skin, combined with how easily the players have their eyes focused on the Lollipop skins, everyone just gets a Rainbow skin for their legendaries, named Ethereals now, and goes out in the world looking like a walking Pride Month flag. Seeing all this has really made me think about something. What skins and skin rarities aren't worth jack without each other. When the playing field is even and anyone can walk like a walking Steelers bag, it really shows how dependent skins are on random words to make people care about them. By making the skin system not probably illegal, skins feel like they don't matter, as they don't feel special. I remember when having a rainbow skin on its own was pretty much unheard of. And having a good skin for a legendary like Inverted made you the coolest kid on the server. Now those skins feel worth a lot less. Now, I'm not saying I miss the old system. That thing deserves to stay in the darkest pit of hell where it belongs. But these changes really opened up my eyes on how easily we are tricked by random words. Case in point, Book of Monsters. To give a basic rundown of the game, Book of Monsters had you fighting for two teams, humans and monsters. Humans need to push the self-destruct buttons on the monsters, and the monsters need to make sure the humans pay for their crimes against monster kind and rip them to shreds. Each team gets free yards. There are a bunch of different monsters, sketches. Just go read the wiki. I'm not gonna waste any more time. So, when you have a neat concept, what do you do with it? Simple. Turn the game into a skin collecting simulator. Because not trying to suck out every penny of your players doesn't give you enough money. Roblox's greedy 80% cut let you pay the bills now, does it? Pokemon Monsters has all your favorite kinds of skins. You got the fruit flavored common skins, the tattoo covered rare skins, and the actually good looking legendary skins. Now, I don't take too much of a problem with these, it's just typical Roblox skin stuff. The thing I see annoying on the reward skins. Now, say you get every common, rare, legendary, or even all the skins from a monster, and you get one of these special reward skins that serves as the final skins for the monsters. Like a little badge for yourself to wear to deny yourself any bitches. The problem with these is that, well, they're just underwhelming. Just look at Melter's reward skins. You got, free head, but come, I mean Milk Monster. Blue Melter with Nin's head on it, and for the final reward, B. Just B. What about Doodleboard? We got a children's toy, a magic guy, a window, and a worm onesie. Although admittedly, yes, it is very cute. I could go on, but yes. Basically, these special skins are not very special. Looking back to the B, it looks like it should be a rare skin, and the worm skin, despite being the final reward for Doodleboard, looks like it should be a common skin. Yeah, there are good special skins. Minotaur's final reward, Skeletor, is great. And there are others I could list, but overall, these just feel like the devs didn't expect anyone to get all the skins, so I just made these in a few hours and called it a day. Oh yeah, when I said I didn't have too much of a problem with the other free rarities of skins, I lied. Kinda. You see, you have to grind for loot boxes for skins, and if you don't like that, you only have one other option. Trading! I hate trading, it's really annoying. There most likely won't be many good people with many skins you need, and since they may know something you don't or vice versa, it's going to be hard to get a trade going. You know what that means. Server hopping! Oh, what's that? Just go into the trade center. What trade center? Why would we have just a basic and useful game feature when we can start premium payouts from everyone? This just makes everything so much more annoying. It makes the disappointing reward skins feel even more disappointing. Now, don't get me wrong, I really like Pokemon Monsters, and I understand the devs need to get their bag. Once again, given Roblox's extremely large cut, and this is so much tamer than the potential lawsuit over skin system in Pokemon Fire CX. But this is just so not fun. So, I've already expressed some hatred for the loot box system of skins in Roblox games. What about more shopping mall-esque designs? Well, let's see, let me choose to talk of Piggy. Yeah, that game. Love that game. Now, it's important to understand that unlike these last two games, I'm not a veteran of Piggy. Though I played for quite a bit and have been there for pretty much every chapter release, I still have not been grinding forever for every skin. Alright, where to begin? The skins in Piggy take this sort of shopping mall approach to skins, as in there's no random chance to be found. You just get to grind for money, find something you like, and take it. No child gambling required. Every skin has its own jump scare, theme, and weapon. Now you gotta book one skin, which are basically just, hey, Piggy, but insert animal and weapon here. In book 2, they spice things up, with more complex designs in all areas. They look a lot more refined. There are also Halloween and Christmas event skins, extra skins that require getting to a certain level in season passes, and some more elite skins for getting harder things done, like getting a bunch of pages in every map, doing a hard Halloween quest, or being the true ending for book 1. Overall, pretty good stuff. Everything's very grounded in the universe of the game, and I feel like they belong. And then there's Tio. Where to begin with this guy? Towering over every other skin and the little ants that are the players, Tio is the skin you gain the privilege of having after being a true ending for book 2, and lord does he whip it. His theme, instead of just being some generic sounding track, is this... How do I even explain it? I'll just let you listen to it. Yeah, pretty hardcore stuff. While most jump scares just have the monster smacking you with their weapon, Tio just picks you off the ground, throws you onto the floor, and pounds your face in. And that design, damn dude, it looks like a god compared to everything else. Just this black void crawling after you, with a stitched up face that would make any slender throw their hand up in salute, beaming orange eyes all over his head, a glowing white heart in the middle of it all, and for all that has the audacity to wear a casual tie. Now in this world of little cartoon animals, this guy is of course a beast, something to truly fair. Kinda, you see, to you may be an absolute monster in the context he's placed in, but compare him to any other monster from outside Roblox, it quickly loses in intimidation. Compare him to very popular monsters from the last 10 years of horror games, and he's just some generic guitar monster. Say, since Piggy may be having a collab with Dark Deception, let's do a little experiment, shall we? Alright, I put some Dark Deception monsters on screen. Now I want you to close your eyes and imagine Tio next to them. Yeah, he really isn't anything special. In fact, he looks kinda dumb next to them. Now, of course, putting this guy in Dark Deception will require design changes. I think that he could look at least kinda normal compared to the other monsters, but even then, he would lose what made him special. He would carry no weight because he's no longer wildly different, and that's nothing more than a tar monster. Now, that's not to say I think the way he's handled here is bad. In fact, I think with all that makes him different from the rest of the Piggy cast, he would be extremely underwhelming as a final skin, and everything else around him is pretty good. I like all these other skins. They work well. However, when all this hype is put on him and he's put on a pedestal because he's different, it makes him the skin to have. And put him anywhere else, he loses that leverage. Still, this is a nitpick. I still think Piggy handles things well when it comes to skins, aside from the earlier ones. This one's kinda sucked. Now, there's one more game I want to talk about, and that's Bear Asterisk. Once again, Bear Asterisk takes a shopping mall approach to skins. Get the cash from not sucking at the game and just buy a skin. However, unlike everything else, Bear Asterisk doesn't have any catches, no loot boxes or valid skins, no season passes or massive outliers, just buying the skin. Huh. With 5 kinds of skins, only one has real modernization to it. That being Bob, of which one of the skins can be bought a week. Yes, there are limited currencies sometimes, but they still follow its gameplay style. Then there's fun little secret quests to do for limited skins, which is nice. But what about rarities? Surprisingly, the game doesn't follow the traditional look for each rarity. The skins are all their own thing, not just some recolor or tattooing texture. Every one seems special. I think that's something that has to be done way more often. Why the system is like this, I don't know. Maybe it's to replicate the time period of which the games need to revolve around, that being the 2000s or early 2010s. Maybe to show respect to a player, or maybe I'm just looking too deep into this, and I have no idea what I'm talking about. Though the game still can't escape the trap of 2 times Blake, or buying check codes of currency, I personally think Bear Asterisk does a good job of doing skins right. No crappy look or season passes, just upfront and personal. Let you pick what you want, and give you plenty of great options, which is what I think to be the norm for skins in Roblox games. Well, that was something. I hope you enjoyed my excuse to talk about a bunch of stupid games I like. See you next time I go back to ranting about running retro studio figs, maybe. Now subscribe, or else I will tear off A-Ray's mask the moment you least expect it, forcing you to get devoured by the endless black void. It's a true way, right? And your tails ended in agonies, your limbs get melted off by the corrosive black tar of light.